Welcome to Outlaw Edge. So I've had this for years, and this is what is this, a Milwaukee Sawzall. This morning I cut this rubber crap off here. It always catches on stuff and I don't like it anyways. These mount right in there. They slide in, you tighten the Allen bolts down. What happened, and I've seen a bunch of Sawzalls do this in the past, it cracks right here, starts to split, and then it ends up breaking in half. So this needs to be welded like this together. Kind of like that. So I'm gonna TIG weld this back together. I need to clean it really good and grind it and get it prepped. And I'll see what I can do to get this TIG welded back together so that I can use my Sawzall again. And then I'll wipe it down with some alcohol real good, get all the impurities out of it because it's got a little bit of, you can see the grease and oil and stuff on it. I'll make sure that's off there so I can TIG weld it correctly. And might have to do a little bit of shaping to get it back to where it's supposed to be because these brackets are bent a little bit, a little twisted and whatever, so that they slide on here on each side. There's one on this side, one on the other side, and then they slide on those slots, and then you tighten those down. So we'll go from there. So today I'm using the Eastwood TIG 200, and got the Yes Welder helmet going, all cleaned up, ready to roll. And I want to thank Michael Knight. This right here, this welder's third hand is amazing. So I got everything put together where it needs to be, ready to weld, and this is nice and tight because of this third hand. It's just holding down on the table. And then I gotta weld it right here, and then down on the bottom, I'll pull these vice grips off and get those out of the way. But I might need to use a little bit of filler rod in here, but I'm gonna try to weld that crack up, and then on the back side, I wanna, weld it up real thick. But on the front, I want it to be kind of clean and smooth so that I can put a piece of metal in here on this edge. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'll get it all figured out. The uses for a 1, 2, 3 block. It's crazy how many different uses you can find for these. So the next thing I want to do is right here, I want to weld up that crack, and then I'll grind this smooth. And then here I already welded this one up. It's good. And I think I might flip around and weld the inside. And then I'd like to put something right here on this edge because this is just going to end up cracking again right here. And I might weld something right on that edge on both sides, but we'll see what happens. So I got the piece all welded up, and it seems to be working good. It's a little crooked, but I know what I can do. If I pull this side out a little bit, so I'll pull this side out a little bit, and that'll straighten it up a little bit. A little bit. Oh yeah, that's way better. This piece is hitting here just a little bit, so God, how many times am I gonna say a little bit? Man, where'd that come from? So I got all 4 Allen bolts in there, and then this piece is welded up and fixed-ish. That's a word, right? Tighten the piss out of these because there's so much vibration. And then right here, you can see the distance is a little bit different here. Oh, there goes that freaking word again. There's some room right here and a little bit of room right here. So I'll flex this out of the way somehow, and go from there. But anyways, turned out pretty cool. Worked out good, and I welded it on the inside. Real crappy weld right here. But it moves back and forth, so my Sawzall's fixed. I'll be able to use it again. Just a boring video today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave some comments down below if you guys have any questions or whatever. Please hit the subscribe button. Go check out our other channels. That's Iron Horse Garage and NZMOPAR Outlaw Customs. Later. Carl the Madman here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I wonder if he's going to sue me for stealing his intro. If you guys haven't checked out Carl the Madman, Carl the Madman, C-A-R-L the Madman on YouTube. Go check him out. Good friend of mine, awesome dude in Canada. And got some really cool stuff in his she shed. Love you, Carl. He's had a YouTube channel for lots of years, and super cool guy. Funny as hell. He does a vlog. Like, I don't know how he does it. Like, I try to do a video every day. There's just no way. Sometimes I might get 3 or 4 videos, but I have no patience, so I just load them all on the same day. I don't care. And, you know, that way they're on the YouTube channel and whatever. But Carl the Madman, he's into building motorcycles, and he's a hell of a blacksmith. I don't think he's doing the blacksmithing anymore, but he's got some great videos on his channel. He does an everyday vlog, and he has this deal called Carl's Moto Garage that he does that I really like. And he's building motorcycles and stuff, fabrication and you know, mechanical and wiring and just whatever on motorcycles. But the cool part is the guy's building this thing, these motorcycles in his shed, but I'm not going to call it a shed because he gets pissed off. It's in his moto garage, his shop. Sorry, Carl. And but go check him out. He does some great work, and he's building these motorcycles, and he takes these old beat up bikes, and the guy is using pretty much what he has in his garage or in his shop. And he's building these motorcycles in his shop with pretty much like rocks and sticks. And the reason I say that is, you know, he doesn't have $100,000 machines building fenders and stuff, and he's not, you know, he doesn't have these big expensive tools and whatever. The guy has a toolbox in there with a workbench and a vise, a hacksaw, and that's about it. and he's building some really cool bikes. And he's freaking hilarious. The guy is absolutely hilarious. I think he's a little, and that's coming from me. You know, so if that's coming from me, you guys know this guy's a little out there. But trust me, you won't be let down. His channels are awesome, or his channel is awesome. He's got some great videos, great content. You guys go over and check out Carl the Madman on YouTube. I noticed that it's kind of hard to find his channel on YouTube because he had to start his channel over, so he doesn't have a lot of subs. But I'm sure if you look up Carl the Madman, it'll pop up. It took me a minute the other day to find his channel again. And if I get a chance, I'll try to put the link down below. I'm not real good at that computer savvy crap. One of the other things I wanted to say is we have some really cool stuff coming up as far as videos and whatever. I'm getting kind of frustrated in the shop because I'm so far behind and there's so much going on. It's just too much. It's like, it's starting to get stressful. We're getting ready to take off to Idaho real soon to go work on that truck, which I'm really excited about that. And when we get back, I'm going to be, I got to take some time for myself. So I'm going to put some fenders on the welding table, and I'm going to start hand fabricating every day. And I want to do a video like, or not every day, I'm sorry, every week. I want to do one hand fabrication video where I'm doing metal forming, metal shaping, hand fabrication, English wheel planishing hammer, beater bag, beater stump, shrinking stump, you know, hammer and dolly, those kind of videos. And I miss doing that stuff. And we've been so busy that I haven't had any time to work on my personal stuff. And we have a car that we're building that a lot of people don't know about. It's called Vigilante. And that car is so badass. And I'm not going to wreck it for you guys. I'll just let you wonder about it. So we'll see you on the next video. Go check out Carl the Madman and his badass motorcycle shop. Thanks for watching, you guys. Later.